Do you think a school resource officer went too far in taking down a student? On Brightside this morning, we asked you to cast a vote. Tonight, we have a better idea of what happened inside that Pasco County school. After you've seen and heard everything, I want to know what you think. I'm going to show you the entire body cam video from Sun Lake High School. Then we'll hear from the school resource officer himself, some student witnesses, and finally from Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nacco about his decision. So let's start with this section of the video. You can't really see who's here, but this is the SRO talking to the student. A lot of this is blurred. It gets kind of heated. There's an exchange back and forth. This student is refusing to leave the cafeteria, and then you can see he takes her down to the ground. It is a very hard takedown. You see her arm right there, and you see him take her down to the floor, and there's actually a sound that you hear when she hits that floor. So it was very forceful, and immediately after this, Deputy Stackton tells the student this did not have to happen.
You don't resist me. When I put my hands on you, it's for a reason. There ain't no reason for you to sit there and try to pull away and resist me. That's why you ended up on the ground. When an adult tells you to do something here at the school, you do it. Simple as that.
There were plenty of students that were watching this whole situation, and they saw Deputy Richard Stackton take the student down. Here's what they said.
They were so nice at first, like just asking her to leave and get out, but like she would not listen.
She stood up, and I'm not sure why she flailed her hands up, but I guess he took it as she was a threat and might hit him, so he did his thing and like went to like grab her and move her, and I think because she was resisting is why she slammed onto the ground, but he's never like shown a threat to any of the students or the schools. So.
And after looking at all of this, Sheriff Chris Nacco of Pasco County says that the deputy did absolutely nothing wrong and he will return to the school.
What you don't see because of the blurry, what we saw, you actually see the student raising her arm and coming down towards SRO Stackton. He did an armbar takedown. He grabbed her arm and he took her down. That's something we do in training. That's something we do to ensure the safety of the person that we're dealing with, the deputy, and everybody else around her.
The student is facing charges related to this, but the deputy involved has recommended that she enter a diversion program to avoid any permanent marks on her record. On Facebook Live tonight, an overwhelming majority of you say that officer was totally justified. Joel, you back the officer. A lot of kids these days have no respect for authority. If she would have just listened to him, it wouldn't have gotten out of control. She made it what it was. Dina, you do not feel sorry for this girl. Oh, please. Have you been in a school lately? I'm a teacher. She got what she deserved by not respecting authority. And Brian, you say he could have handled that better. He is twice her size, if not 3 times her size. He took her bratty talking back to the extreme. Yes, she raised her hand, but he could have restrained her instead of throwing her down. So far, 730 of you have commented on that Facebook Live page, and we want to hear from all of you. Do you think the SRO used excessive force? On Brightside this morning, you overwhelmingly said no, and check this out. Here's what you're saying tonight. 86% of you say no, 14% of you say yes. Again, overwhelming support for this officer.